So my name is Claire O'Donnell and I am the support coordinator for Make Seconds Count. So my role within the charity is to, first of all, when I originally joined, was to start the support services. So introduce that pillar, and I'm currently working on the expansion of the support services and looking at gaps of things we can fill and bring to the secondary breast cancer community. And the support services have definitely shown in the last year the need for more in-person support. We very much started as an online programme during COVID, which was and still is very successful, but it's clear that people around the UK are looking for in-person support, friendship, peer-to-peer support. So we're looking to expand that as much as possible and obviously introduce other services that are maybe lacking elsewhere, i.e. family support, maybe more support in terms of chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and treat boxes like Little Lifts would continue, things like that.
So I'm Anne. I don't live very far away from here where the retreat is. I was diagnosed initially with breast cancer in September of 2013, and then my secondary diagnosis came 7 years later. Since my secondary diagnosis, I've just had to learn to live and to cope with that on a day-to-day basis. The retreat, you walk through the doors of this place and it just feels like everybody's got a smile. Everybody's ready to give you a hug. It just feels like peaceful. Also knowing that we're all in the same boat, so we can talk to each other about anything and everything. And some of the topics have been very interesting, good fun, and the whole retreat itself has just been laughter, love and friendships made forever.
My name's Cheryl Graham. I'm 56 years old and I'm from the accent, you can obviously tell, I'm from Northern Ireland. I think particularly for us in Northern Ireland, and it's probably the same for people that come from the outer parts of Scotland, we actually feel quite isolated in Northern Ireland. And to come to something like this where you are surrounded by people from all over the UK, I think it has particularly benefited me. We had a talk yesterday on the Patient Trials Advocate Service and actually understanding what is available out there, because currently in Northern Ireland, where, as far as I'm aware, there are nobody on clinical trials, and it's very, very difficult for us to access those. So it's a bit of a minefield, and I think to actually realise that there is somebody in the charity or a team within the charity that can actually help us along that journey. And I personally learned a lot from it yesterday.
Hiya, I'm Dawn, I'm 48. Got 3 beautiful children who are 27, 17 and 12. I was diagnosed in December, straight to stage 4. And the only way I can describe it is sheer devastation. I've always been a really confident person, and this year, since my diagnosis, I've lost my mojo. Get emotional. My family said I've lost like me, and I was scared coming here. I walked in feeling really overwhelmed. So many people, wonderful from all walks of life, and I just looked around the room and I thought, wow, I'm suddenly in a room with so many other women exactly like me. And even though I was really scared, I was like, I'm going to speak to people, I'm going to learn. If nothing else, I'm going to walk out with hopefully a couple of friends, but lots of knowledge and information. First thing, I think I got a sticker of Bill on my back and I had to go and find Ben. And off I went to find Ben. And suddenly Ben instantly became a friend.